Hi, everyone. Just making sure we're on here. Honestly, this will be, I think, maybe the sixth time I've tried to record this, and I feel like I'm meant to go live. And I had a high level of anxiety, and I tried to not go live. And then I saw you said hi, and I'm like, I'm meant to go live. So, guys, this is a very strong message. Um, I have so many cards pulled. I looked up dates of moons and all this stuff because there's this portal energy here. I had to pause the film or the recording. The last recording I did, I was at about 22 minutes. And I just started researching everything because all these messages were coming. So I'm going to get right into it the way I went through it and kind of make this easier for us all to understand. This was another requested topic from a viewer. Thank you so much. And I think everyone that left those, that information, it's very helpful. So this, I have it written down. I just have so much stuff that I went through. How do they feel? Okay. And what you need to know about. And I kind of altered that topic. Hi, Ashley and Denise. I kind of altered it. Hi, Sandra. Because when I saw the whole message, we're going to pick up on how they feel right now. And this is for people that have some communication. Because yesterday we did a video for those with no communication. Sorry, that's outside that noise if you're hearing the beeping. This is for people with at least some sort of communication. You're not absent right now for a year or anything like that. Like you kind of have a little communication, at least, maybe more. But what I'm getting here, and that's why I altered it to say what you must know, because it was like, we are getting information here. There is a portal energy. That's why I had to go and look up dates. And 22 or twos are very important. And it's so weird because yesterday I was noticing twos everywhere. And I remember people commenting like on my videos about numbers. And I'm like, that's so interesting. Are we going to start seeing more twos? But I did see lots of twos here. I also saw the month of June specifically. But once I pulled the cards, I realized it's like almost from April to August, there was some big transition. So I'm just going to jump right into this and tell you what happened. So as I'm picking cards, because I wanted to use cards we haven't used before, or not before, but like for a long time, just like yesterday, and get some fresh energy and not use the same deck as yesterday. First card that I got, mouse. And when I saw this deck and I grabbed it, I wasn't planning to post it here. I was planning to just pick up on what I'll be picking up on. So I said, like, what's this going to be about with the divine masculine? And when the mouse came out, I knew right away it's an energy. This can be you or your person, okay? And I'm not going to say that again for the video because you guys just have to know that, and I'm sure you do. But this is for what I was asking, divine masculine. And when the mouse came out with this at the bottom, the hyena, I knew we have an energy of someone who's very special, very magnetic is what I get here, because you see the stars in the background or whatever you want to call it. I actually pick up chakra energy there, but it's disordered. It's distorted. Sorry about that. There's a fear here. This person is also someone who's gentle, caring, kind. And it's really interesting because we have that here. But clearly, there's a fear. And the moon was actually, I remember this right now, was actually halfway yesterday. So this is current time energy for your person. Right now, how are they feeling? And what I get is this person is trying to deal with the situation and they are afraid. And more messages are coming because this is like my 7th time recording this, guys. But what I get now is right now this person is trying to deal with past situations. And I'm saying that because I actually already picked that up with another deck here. They're trying to deal with something from the past. It's so cool, guys. Because at first when I was reading this, I'm sorry you guys are going through all this talking with me, but I have to get it out. I thought the hyena may possibly be the divine feminine. And now because I've gone through all these cards and everything, I'm seeing it has to do with the past. And what this is this person has to have a discussion or sort some things out because the time is now. There has been this huge shock to this person. They are realizing they have to get out of this situation. And facing the past is what is their biggest fear. Sure, they may be afraid of a feminine energy in general, or even of facing you, but this is about breaking ties from the past, because you're actually in the future position here, and you come up as the Queen of Cups, and you come up as success. So what I get is that within the last few months, so summer season, but now I see, because I checked out the moon dates, it goes all the way back to April 22nd, which was when the new moon was in Taurus. From that time until literally coming up in 2 weeks, October 16th, just got to make sure, this is some huge energy portal that is happening here. And then we have the full moon in Taurus. So it closes up from the new moon in Taurus that was April 22nd to the full moon in Taurus, which is November 10th. There's something there as well. I don't know. We're going to get into it more. That part, I just had to get the dates, and it will come out, right? So what happened here, and I'm picking up maybe August is very relevant for some of you or your person, because I'm seeing a lion energy, but June, I don't even know where I got June from, but I knew I saw June somewhere, and I had tried to go through all the cards. I'm like, where did I see June? I don't see June, but I had saw June. So there's something that may have happened in June, August. Your person literally got a shock, a sting, an energetic awakening or alignment. And for some of you, you actually, because I do readings with you, this has happened. There was a transformation. There was something that happened, and you noticed something. And what it was is they basically got a download of wisdom that it is time to get out of this. They can no longer just keep on continuing running that cycle. They can no longer keep on doing that. Okay. So let's move forward now and see what else came out. Where do we start? Here. So what happened here on the floor, there was these cards facing down. They had fallen out right from up here. And I was like, where did these cards come from? Because I have 100 decks here, right? So I'm like, where were they? And I had to look for them. I saw they were right on the top. And I'm like, seriously? I don't know why those fell, because I was at the bottom. So I'm like, there's a message here. So I look at it. First card we have is Queen of Cups, success, okay? So at first, I'm thinking this is the masculine energy, and I was describing this on here on my first video because that's what I was thinking before I saw more messages. So I said, you might be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Sure, you still might be. This is someone who's very caring. This is someone who's very sensitive, in tune. And then I was relating it to that mousy energy. So, this is someone who's aware of others, who's gentle and kind. More importantly, because I thought it was the masculine, this is someone who wants success. And seeing the 6 of Wands underneath in reverse, I was like, this is not a successful situation. They don't feel in their element. 9 of Swords told me that this is absolutely, it's very upsetting to their mind. But the best part about it is that we have the King of Cups in reverse on the bottom. And to be honest, I'm calling it the King of Cups because it has the cup. You may be dealing with strong fire sign. It may be Emperor. This deck was a gift. Thank you so much. You know who you are. And it's from France, I believe. And I tried to look it up because I took a good 6, 7, 8. I don't know how long I took before I came and re-recorded this to look into the meaning of these things. So I had more clarity. And I cannot find the definition. It's just basically this very confident energy. So I'm going to say it goes for your masculine. It doesn't matter if they're fire sign, water sign, earth sign, or air sign. Okay. This is someone who right now has to face the past because that's the direction this person is facing. For me, in front of me, there's no love there, but there's some things that have to come out. Some things have to be uncovered. And spoken about. And what I then got is that this person looks at you as success and they almost don't feel on your level. Divine feminine. This divine masculine is looking at the divine feminine as success, as what they want, but they can't give it to you at this very moment. So then we get these messages here. We have breathe, confident, commitment, exhaustion, and success. I'm just trying to remember the actual message. Just give me one moment. Yeah. This person confused their confidence with their ego. What they're doing right now is taking time to themselves. So if you're not in a lot of communication with the 9 of Swords here, You know what? It's like, let me see, is it more up or down? It looks like it's more positive. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are facing up and 3 are facing in the downwards position. 2 very strong. So your person, even though they're going through all these mental ups and downs, it's still actually positive. It's still working in their benefit. There is something that is going to come out because they got that sting somewhere in the last few months that has told them it's time to align with your truth. Literally, like we go from distorted chakras to all aligned, right? So this person is realizing that they were confusing confidence with, or they were thinking their confidence was, something amazing. It was actually ego. Okay. And it's time for them to face the commitment that they're in at this time, or whatever their commitments are, because it's exhausting them. And once again, it's saying success is assured. Okay. And I'm just seeing reliance. I didn't even go that far. And that's very interesting because then that ties back to the messages for the feminine. And what this is saying, what this told me, okay, this is a deep message. And this is why you have to know this stuff. You come up as reliance. And it says, rely upon me for all things. Allow my heart with its generosity, grace, and resourcefulness. Same energy as the mouse, right? So you guys have this beautiful, loving, matching energy. Allow this to nourish yours. There's no need to be anxious. I hold your heart in my own. And this is divine feminine. This is your truth. You are so beautiful within, like, this is really beautiful. But what I'm getting is you are trying in many ways to do something that you don't have to do. You don't have to pursue your person to come to you. And your higher self is telling you, and what I'm calling it is the universe. You can call your higher self your angels or whatever you want. It says universal gateway here, and it was in reverse. And it's because you may not understand that you don't have to do nothing here. The universal gateway says, actually, I am your path to freedom and fulfillment. You do not need to labor alone. Open your heart to mine, and all manners of blessings shall manifest through you for the good of all. And what I got from that is you actually surrendering at this time and no longer worrying about what you need to do. This is the message. You don't need to do it. There's some sort of energy here. It's crazy what was coming out. So it's some sort of energy here that is going to empower you with genuine nourishment and creativity. You're going to have stronger devotion. You're going to be protected. Just all you have to do is be yourself. That's literally what's coming through. I have shivers. So that's really good. So anyhow, this is what came out then. At the time when I had shuffled the deck and I had put it down, the message that was here is it's time to say goodbye to something. I don't know. I don't see the card here. I just thought maybe it would show up. No. So that was at the top, and I thought that was really cool. It was time to say goodbye to something. And I said, okay, let's shuffle and see which actual card comes out. And we got the Wolf Moon. So right away, downloads start coming in because I'm like, oh my gosh, we have a full moon coming up. There's this, there's already this crazy portal from October 1st, there's a full moon, to October 31st, there's a full moon, which is very rare. I know last year, though, we had so much moon activity. I think at one point we had like 3 moon, I don't know, whatever we had. It was crazy last year. So it doesn't seem so much more shocking to me to hear that anymore. Yeah, there's portals going on all over, I'm sure, this year. And I should check into that seriously. So this says the Wolf Moon. And when I saw that, I actually had deja vu. I don't know if anyone's been referring to the masculine as wolf. I don't know if that's a common saying because I don't think I say that, but I was having deja vu. It says, I will watch over you. So that is a message from your person. Beautiful. But more importantly, what I'm picking up here is the loyalty energy. And even though your person may be a bit rough on the edges, we could say, or I don't know, I love dogs. So I can't really say the negative side to that. Maybe you have to clean up after them sometimes, but this dog looks really good. I don't know what he's doing. I feel like he's really smart, but there's that imprint. And there's this energy this is never going to be over. Like, this is permanent. So regardless of the space you have here, there's a permanency, which is very special. Now we're going to get to this moon energy. So once I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, 1 second, guys, because I was recording. Like, I have to find this deck. And I had to find it, and I found it, and I shuffled it. And the first card went on the floor. I didn't even pick it up yet. But it says nothing is set in stone yet. And I don't even know what type of moon that is. It's okay. It's maybe winding moon. So it says nothing is set in stone yet. So I'm like, okay, fine. Nothing is set in stone. Let's see what the message is. We get the first one, the new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. And the second one, the new moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. So I'm like, new moons. I'm like, okay. I'm like, so what else? So I look at the bottom, and it says the new moon in Taurus, and your dreams need a practical plan. So you take those side messages as you want. I feel like this is energy of your person, that they may have been very focused on figuring out how to be prosperous, moving forward, working through their fears. The dreams do need a practical plan, but more importantly, it's something going on with this moon energy. So the new moon in Taurus was April 22nd, 2020. The new moon in Scorpio will be October 16th, literally coming up. And the full moon in Taurus, which I feel is a completion, a closure of some sort. So, whatever plans have been made in this time, whatever shocking revelation your person had, it will be coming to some sort of a completion to move forward into a new beginning or a brand new start, a fresh start. And this is coming up November 10th, 2020. For a second, I'm like, let me get my years right, because who knows? Also sticking out, I'm seeing the swan, the firefly, and the earthworm. I guess I grabbed this one too, the hummingbird. That's very quick. That's very speedy energy. Beavers have been a big deal, like just because of the fact that I think I've mentioned a beaver yesterday, and I'm mentioning a beaver right now. I don't know what beaver meaning is. I keep on forgetting to look it up. I just know that they build, the wall and the dam, and they stop the flow. So not sure, right? But what I see when I see the earthworm, first of all, very magical energy, yes. But more importantly, I feel like we have this earthworm going towards the firefly, almost like something coming out of the dark, going towards the light, okay? Now I pulled out another deck we haven't used in a while. I do think I have the link below somewhere. You might be dealing with a fire and air sign, because I just saw the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. You can be dealing with any single sign. I don't know. I think it's a habit we have sometimes to say that. You may, King of Cups. And I was saying to myself, well, then, asking in my head, well, what is the sign then? So there we go. Back to this King of Cups energy. This is someone very worried about moving forward, and expressing how they feel. This person constantly has, I don't know. It's like when they want to do something, it's so weird. I'm almost getting offended for them. It's like when this person wants to do something, people say stuff that make them doubt themselves. For some of you, that's a situation. We could have a strong air sign here. We could have a strong Aquarius sign. This could also be someone scared to go towards their fear, towards their dreams, having fears of being judged, judgment card, fears of being cut, fears of being legally pursued. And I just noticed the 9 of Swords, and that's a 10 of Swords, fear of an ending of some sort. Here we go. The 4 of Swords to the Fool card. This is about ending sometimes when it comes out, when I'm saying fear about ending. This is a fear about a fake ending. It's like, I never thought of that in the 4 of Swords until right now. It's almost a fear. Okay, there's a fear people have sometimes. I think it's called catastrophobia or something like that, where you just say the worst scenario for no reason. For example, my friend went to the corner store the other day, and I was like, oh, it's been too long. He hasn't come back. What is he doing? What the heck's going on? Did something happen? This is almost the energy I pick up here, because it's like this person's almost afraid of a death. This person isn't dead at all. It's a bit of a transformation and healing that this person would be going through in order to get to this. I mean, these cards, I'm so happy we grabbed them. So we have the Fool card, this new beginning with their match, the Queen of Cups. And the beautiful thing about this is they're literally facing each other. But this Queen of Cups doesn't know, which would be a divine feminine. Like we have double King and Queen of Cups here. Two totally different decks, two totally different times. Wow. So this Queen of Cups doesn't really know if this masculine is actually coming forward. You know, you and your person are mirroring each other quite a lot, possibly in different ways. But like, because now you're having the Nine of Swords here for your energy, you know, and they had the Nine of Swords for their energy. But this is all in one direction. And this is fear of the future for the divine feminine. Theirs is all scattered. Yours is facing forward what's going to happen in the future. And I'm just getting, have I let myself down? So some of you are uncertain about the future. You're feeling very up and down about that. And it's your fears, by the way. I do think it's your fears. Look at, I can't even, it's just your fears coming in. It's really important for you to stay strong at this time because there is going to be a brand new beginning here for you to, wow, guys, I love the card, man. There's going to be a brand new beginning. But everything, you know, there's things that have to be let go, released, unhinged. Not sure why unhinged before this person can come in. This is also 10 energy. I mean, with the ace, it could be 11. So we're getting in this October. This is going to be a powerful year. My city has literally announced we will not be doing anything for the rest of the year. And it's weird because I sat there and I was like, you know, that's fine because the year's almost over. It's been, you know, whatever the heck it's been. The year's almost over. Go ahead. Let us do anything. Absolutely. Okay. So it's no surprise to me that I'm seeing this year kind of being the closing year, closing up. And remember, this reading is actually beautiful for people that do have some, I mean, if you don't have any communication and this relates and you believe in this, beautiful, take it and claim it. But I was thinking because we did that yesterday, that this would be for people that do have some communication that may relate to you a bit more. Okay. So something could really be coming to an end and you don't know about it. Is this, let's see what's going on here. And it could have to do with legal terms. And there could be someone, this is what I'm getting. Your person's karmic could actually be trying to work things out with them. I'm seeing strong Aquarius energy, and I don't even say that stuff. So I don't know if it's a lost dream, a lost wish. Like it could be this couple, like this person and their karmic situation. There was dreams of a fulfilling life together. Someone may have even gone back before at times. They were drawn back, hoping for success, because now I'm seeing 6 wands and all they got was more burdens. Interesting. See anything else here? The Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. You know, this person may have to take a loss. This could also be their biggest fear. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles energy here. So once again, we have this energy of the fear comes a bit with the loss of money. I don't know. I'm getting this word downscaling. Okay. So but I'm also picking up like someone may have to, I don't know, start over. Something weird there. But what their fear has to do with is having a full, complete ending to a wish. It's to a wish. So I don't know if Aquarius and Pisces are connected in any way. But that's what I get. It's a wish that's ending. And then this person, there's a lot of offers here of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3. So like, it's very, I'm seeing it. They can come forward and make an offer where in the past they haven't. And here we come back to that new beginning. Number 1. Very interesting. So let's just pull from this deck. This is a special deck. However, I really feel that it may need the book with it. You guys know, if you've been on this channel a while, this is a special deck. but I'm not sure if I have the book. Sorry, guys. I have it. I'm not going to take that long. Well, let's see what comes out anyways. Yeah, this is a special deck. I'm seeing 1111, Make a Wish right now. I will get the book. I will get that. I will go down on my knees and get the book. It's very important. We have a number 1 card here. Okay. I mean, sure, I'll get the book, but the message is actually quite clear. The message, I'm going to tell you first what I pick up here. First ray of power. And this for me is picking up on the first message for the divine feminine, which had to do with releasing this and knowing that you're protected, that there's this higher source from above that is looking down on this situation, that the orbits and the universe and all of this timing and all of these portal energies are all working for your alignment with your person and your benefit. And what I'm just getting right now is the most important. I don't know if this is a lesson for you. I feel I feel the energy is that you're supposed to learn to trust yourself. That's the most, or to trust. Well, I said yourself, and I just saw 34. So maybe we're meant to read this message first. Have you been rushing out to meet others, trying to bend or accommodate their needs at the expense of your own well-being and inner peace? Now you are to strengthen your own energy, your own boundaries, your own energy, your own boundaries to find your ground. Firmly place your feet there and do not move. Feel your feet anchoring you like a beautiful tree. Let yourself experience quiet certainty as you hold your center with commitment, courage, and consciousness. You know, it's a very strong message here. You are empowered by the divine love to hold your center and to be in your truth and stay strong, to be in integrity and act with courage. Courage is believing that this is good. That takes courage. Both of these cards are for you and your person, because I know already you're completely mirroring each other, even with the swan energy here. Your energies are totally entangled within one another, and they're just waiting for that last piece to come together. This is asking you to believe and have faith and to look up, because, you know, and even sometimes it's not going to feel like you can have faith, but that was the message right there. Don't go rushing out. Take time for yourself. I'm at 1111 again. We got double 1111 confirmation. So number 1 card, first ray of power. The first ray of power is energy of conscious destruction. It can be used in a healthy way to eliminate the past and allow for a fresh start. The first ray also carries the frequency of leadership. It can assist you to stand in your truth, in the truth of your light, so others can find their way by it. So be in your light, you know, so you bring that worm up out of the ground. These messages are just blowing my mind right now. It can assist you to stand in the truth of your light so others can find their way by it. It helps to strengthen your willpower so you can accomplish any task you choose. The Ascended Master Moira brings you this brings you this particular blessing and encourages you to believe in your own strength and take the initiative on what matters to you most. And really what matters to you most would be peace of mind and getting trusting within your, like, really, that is a great thing to matter, to be confident and secure and know what you want is coming. If you don't see it, it's still around you. It's all above you. It's all around you. It's all beneath you. It's everywhere. And just trust in that. There's an energy here of being up am being grounded because I'm seeing the orbits and I'm seeing the plant life and all of that. So there's ups and downs no matter what. And it's important for you to hold your center. Number 35 may be relevant. It does break down to an 8. I don't know why, because I see the 1 and the 34, but for some reason I feel number 35. So this is the message for those of you talking or in some sort of communication and what they're feeling. But as I told you, I think I altered the title. I'm going to what you must know as well. And there's some serious portals here. There's going to be some shedding of old beliefs. And that's really like, I'm just tempted to just, see what's going on. Someone is really, we go from the 5 to the 6 of Pentacles, and I see the High Priestess. Sometimes I just like to grab things like that, for your person, by the way, or for you, or I don't know. But there's 2 people that are getting left behind. There's 2 needy people in your person's life. And it might be in your life as well. You guys are mirroring each other. Look at this guy and this girl has 2 there. You may both have to leave a couple people behind, a couple old beliefs behind, a couple crutches, something that was feeding your belief. Interesting. Anyhow, that's the message for this reading. Thank you guys so much. I'm just going to see what you guys said. New beginnings, divinely guided. I literally recorded this 7 times. This is my 7th time probably, because I had to go and do research. I'm just like, and at one point I'm like, should I just do a whole new video again? And then I got on here and I wasn't going to go live because I had anxiety. So your person may be feeling a high level of anxiety because I was getting that. So I tried to take it off, but then I saw people were on here already. So I was like, it's meant to be. And now I don't have any anxiety. That's what happens. You guys know sometimes, like once the reading happens, that energy goes away. It's like I pick up on a new energy. But this was I'm probably going to go back and watch this because this was very insightful. We can clarify the hyena for anyone that's still on here. Let's just see what that hyena is coming up as. If you watched from the beginning, you'll know that hyena energy came up, scaring the mouse. And this is very current. It's about a partnership. It is. It's about the partnership. It's about something they were hung on to, a choice that had to be made, and getting the strength. So that hyena really does have that karmic energy to it. It could be about the unexpected turnabout or turnout. And what this had to do with is the fear. Why is the mouse afraid of the hyena? Well, we got the Justice card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 2 of Cups. It could be reaching out to a karmic, and reaching out could be in any way. It could literally be picking up the phone to a karmic. It could be sending documents to a karmic, but I do see a masculine reaching out to a woman in this partnership, okay? It could be having to speak up and not knowing what's going to happen. So that's what has to do with the hyena energy, and this is current time energy. Because literally, I believe I looked at the moon yesterday and I saw halfway and I was like, oh, that's beautiful. So that's crazy that that's in that picture. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I just thought I saw namaste. So namaste. I don't really say that too often. Totally resonates. Awful anxiety, huh? Just try to step back. And like it says, sometimes you just have to trust, right? Like just put your energy into trust and see what happens. Okay, bye for now. Thank you so much. You're all so welcome.